Question here. If you like these formats of videos, let us know down below. Filming one hand, right with the other. Sub 10%. Alright, to get to sub 10% body fat and stay there, alright, stay. It's easy to get down to that, but not stay there. Do the Greg Douchet program, etc. You'll get there to 10%, and then you'll just rebound off, and you'll never ever come back to that without some sort of clenbuterol nonsense. Clenbuterol. Let's talk about clen. Eat clen, trend hard. No. Say no to clen. Clen is, in my opinion, I would never ever take clen for weight loss. I've never taken it. It's stupid. I just don't understand why people even go there. It's bad for your heart. It's just wrong. It makes you feel crap. I mean, I would take a pill just for a day, just to let people, just to feel it. I'd do that, but for weight loss, other than that, no way. I would take it just to one day, just to let me really know how stupid it is. But all my friends have tried it. They just say it's crap. Makes you feel like dirt. Just bad. Just thrashes your metabolism. Clen is gonna cook your metabolism. All right. So we're gonna talk about how to get sub 10% body fat and do it easy. All right. So you got calories in, calories out. Wrong. You're just gonna starve yourself. You get down there, but you won't stay. You know what I mean? I've been sub 10% body fat almost every month for the last 2 decades, and I've been doing it easily. I'll show you how. All right. If you like these videos, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. This information is all in my ebook. Ebooks at DrewandRide.com. I hate to be salesy, but my program is the best. Look at my girlfriends all over the years. Look at myself. Look how easy it is for us to stay lean with no restriction, no stimulant abuse, etc., etc., etc. We're eating pizza for dinner last night. Drinking full soda drinks, just keeping it low fat. You get to eat as much as we want. All right? No crazy training, no overtraining, etc. So to get fat adapted, you have to stop eating so much fat. All right? Adapted. I can't even spell. Adapted. I went to Davron Park Primary School. All right? We love to have fun here as well. All right? So fat adapted. It is easy to burn. How we burn off the excess body fat. Burn excess body fat. All right, BF. Get rid of the BF. Boyfriend and body fat. Maybe it's your boyfriend's got too much body fat. You want to ditch him. How to burn it off, man? It's really easy. All right. Stop with the fatties. All right. Stop the fat. Stop eating. All right, stop eating fat. And then, when you do that, your body can finally start to get fat adapted and actually start to tap into burning the excess fat. All right, does that make sense? So let's say we've got ginger beer. All right, we've got a big puddle of ginger beer on the floor. This is GB. All right, Great Britain ginger beer. We've just spilt ginger beer on the floor. No one's happy. The ants are going to come. It's sticky. It's collecting dust. We've got to get rid of the ginger beer. So we've got to clean it up. Would we use water to clean up the ginger beer? Water, H2O. Would we use water to get rid of that? Yeah, we would. We'd probably mop it up and then put some water on top just to make sure it's not sticky. Would we use more ginger beer to clean the ginger beer up? Would we? No, we wouldn't. So why are these idiots out there in the paleo, keto, primal, nung world telling people to eat more fat, to burn more fat? That's like saying use ginger beer to clean up ginger beer. If you want to get rid of the fat, eat more fat. Well, if you eat more fat, you train the body to burn fat. No, you're storing that fat. Right? You're storing the fat. The fat we eat equals worn fat. So unless you're in some mad calorie deficit where you're, just absolutely hating life because you've got no carbs in your system, you're just absolutely hating it, then you're storing all that fat, all right? It's fat. The fat we eat is the fat we wear. So get rid of the ginger beer, we'll use the rag, and we're going to use some water on there. That's all we're going to be going. All right, let's have a sip of ginger beer. All this talking's making me crave some carbs. The brain runs on sugar, people. The brain runs on sugar. Beautiful, love it. Full sugar. Now, sodas aren't good for your teeth because, not because of the sugar content, sugar's pH neutral. This is acidic, all right? This has got phosphoric acid, carbonic acid, etc. So I do love my soft drinks, but in moderation. In moderation. And never clean your teeth after soft drink because your dental enamel is going to be soft from the acid in here. All right, the carbonation, the phosphoric acids. It's not the sugar. Sugar's pH neutral. It's the acids in here. Let's have a look at the ingredients here. They even list it in there. Now you got food acid. So idiots out there will say, oh, sugar's a problem. But they've got food acid in there. All right, so acid, last time I checked, acid's not good for your teeth. Just to be transparent and honest. So to get fat adapted, we stop eating so much fat. Does that make sense? Let's say we eat 140 grams of fat a day. All right, we're doing the paleo diet. And, times 7, that's 1,000 grams of fat a day, fat a week rather, per week, roughly. Times 52, I'm a maths expert here. It's about 52 kg, all right? 52 kilos of fat you're going to store in a year. If you ate 140 grams of fat a day. All right? So and if you stop eating 140 grams of fat a day, you're probably going to lose 52 grams of fat in a year. You're going to shred up. You're going to get so lean. All right? That's just how it works. This is just people go, no, this is too simple, Holly. It is too simple. It's so simple, people's egos are shocked at the answer. And I recommend eating unlimited carbohydrate. Yeah. Why? Because then you'll be satisfied. If you're doing any diets, you're going to be just like hating life. Unlimited carbs, man. From fruit's killer. White rice, because everyone loves white rice, it tastes better. And sugar. Table sugar, maple syrup, date sugar, coconut sugar if you're a yuppie. Whatever you want, All these things pretty much zero fat. 0 g of fat, per 100 grams, pretty much. Fruit's got maybe 1 gram of fat per 100. Sugar, 0 fat. Okay, let's be honest. Those fruits, 1 to 2 grams of fat per 100. White rice is 1 gram of fat per 100. Sugar, 0. All right, so you can have unlimited calories a day, and you're maybe going to get 10 grams of fat.
But avocado is a fruit.
There we go. Let's go S fruit. Very, very good, Natasha. She's smart. Yes. What are you eating over there?
These sugar strawberries from Coles.
There we go. Some little Belgian vegan sugar strawberries, 0 fat. And you can see how lean Natasha is. Sits on the couch most of the day. So sweet, we're going to take sweet fruit. Yeah, so we're going to avoid the avocados, nuts and seeds. But healthy fats during our day. Healthy fats, yeah. Healthy fats. All right, healthy fats are very important. All right, you need healthy fat if you want healthy fats on your gut and your face. All right, healthy fat face. All right, so if you find your face is looking too lean, then eat healthy fats to fatten up that face. Okay, we're out of space here. That's the deal, all right? So do this experiment for the next month, and you'll find as well your insulin levels. This is really, if we're going to talk about hormones, insulin is the secret. This is why my program works so well, because low insulin increases lipolysis, and I'm trying to film and spell at the same time. So lipolysis, that's a breakdown of body fat. BF goes down, and that's, equals, tapeworm, HIV-looking person like me. That's how lean you get, all right? This is how it is. So if you've got insulin levels low, all right, now the more fat you eat, let's go back up here. We're gonna go a cell. This is a cell, a happy cell, all right? And then we're gonna have sugar over here. Let's just use a figure 8 for sugar. And we're gonna go into the cell, all right? And now we need a little key, all right? And the key is insulin. This is really bad artistry here. So that's sugar, and that's insulin, all right? So what happens is the insulin grabs the sugar, and it goes over into the cell, and your blood sugar goes down, goes stable, all right? Sugar enters the cell because every cell in the body wants a sugar. Now, it's insulin. Now, what happens with type 2 diabetes is we've got fat in the bloodstream, all right? F for fat, and it's like a big wall around it. It basically coats the cell, all right? And then so now insulin's it links up with sugar. They're going for a date. They're going to the cafe, which is the cell, and something like this fat barrier, and it can't enter the cell. So the pancreas, it gets a message going, hey, dude, more insulin, and so we're producing, many insulins to get the sugar into the cell, and we find we can do that. But all of a sudden, we've got this circulating insulin in here, and we know the insulin, when insulin levels are up, lipolysis goes down. All right, so for lipolysis, body breaking down fat, we need insulin low fasting insulin. So this is what's happening. This is why you get any single keto person or any everyday person and get them to do an oral glucose tolerance test, and they'll fail. Right, and their blood sugars might be fine. They go, look, I don't have any blood sugar issues, but get them to do the oral glucose tolerance test, which is the gold standard for type 2 diabetes test, and they'll fail. They will fail. They'll get an F for fail, okay? That's how we're working. So we want to keep that insulin levels, low fasting insulin. Now, if you're trying to gain weight, then eating fat's really important, because the more fat you eat, the more insulin you'll have, and the more anabolic you'll get. Insulin is anabolic. All right, insulin's anabolic. That is weight's going up. Catabolic is weight's going down. So if you want to get to that tapeworm, HIV effect, then sub 10% body fat, etc., you want to be in a catabolic state. And by eating unlimited carbs, your mood is good, because your serotonin is going to be going up. Now, you see a lot of people take these drugs called SSRIs, selective serotonin receptor inhibitor, etc. They block serotonin leaving the brain, so the serotonin goes up, and these drugs have a host of side effects. Your dong, instead of going up like that, your dong's like that. All right, it just doesn't work. Your dong's hanging low in your balls when you're trying to get aroused. That's not good. SSRI drugs, really a lot of side effects. And what happens is you do a keto diet, low carb diet, your serotonin is going down because you don't have enough carbs. Carbs help the body produce serotonin and dopamine. So this explains, you'll see when people do low carb diets, well, they always have depression. They always need, a lot of stims. Stims go up, and when stims go up, you're feeling scattered, you're going crazy. It's just, life sucks. Clenbuterol. All right, what happens in the bodybuilding scene? They go carbs. Where's some carbs here? Here carbs. We're gonna go. There's no carbs. We've got to do no carbs. And now you feel like crap. So we need clen to have energy. And now the clen is a stim, and now you're feeling like scattered as heck. Your heart rate's going up. You're just going, what's going on? But you're getting cut, so you keep starving, and eventually you're going to rebound as soon as you get on that bikini body stage, etc. Afterwards, you're going to be hitting the Krispy Kremes. Actually, you're going to go past Krispy Kreme. You're going to be going buckets of KFC, heaps of fat, because your body's like, man, we need 9 calories per gram. All right, 9 calories per gram. That's really, I'm trying to look at the camera here, so I wish you'll do that hand. So 9 calories per gram is fat. So you're just taking in all this fat and you're getting massive amount of calories. So if you do subscribe to Calories In, Calories Out, Greg Douchet, Fake Natty, then fat is going to be your enemy. All right, and it's not, because you can, let's say calories are calories. Okay, calories are calories, really. So if you eat 140 grams of carbs a day or 140 grams of fat, obviously different calories, but let's say we're going to have 70 grams of fat versus 140 grams of carbs, you're going to store 70 grams of fat as body fat. You eat 140 grams of carbs, you're storing that as muscle glycogen, right? Any excess muscle glycogen, you pee it out. It's like ting, 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 ting in the garden, ideally. You pee it out, or you burn it off via dietary thermogenesis, the excess dietary thermogenesis from eating excess carbs. You get hot, you get sweaty, got to take your jacket off, etc. Or you pee it out. That's why go and drink 300 grams or 400 grams of sugar in a litre bottle of water. You go pee it out. You can smell the urine. Sweet smelling urine. That's the word from diabetes, excess urine in the bloodstream. The body gets rid of the excess urine and excess sugar. So there's 2 types of sweet urine. There's one, you've got type 2 diabetes. 2, you just eat more carbs you need that day, so your body pees it out. That's why you cannot ever get fat on limited carbohydrate. Now, we do have what's called de novo lipogenesis. Let's just call it de novo. Yeah, so it's called DNL. All right, and that can occur with people with what's called adaptive thermogenesis, where you've done your bikini body or you cut down, you're doing a Greg Douchet Starvation Nation situation plan, you're on the clen, you're doing the crazy stuff, you're on 1,000 calories a day, you feel absolute crap, your relationship's on the rocks, you get lean, you get shredded, you go, haha, doing right is wrong, and now you're rebounding after your competition's finished and you're gaining, you're becoming, big and puffy, and, look at the Michelin Man, look like Homer Simpson now. And you go, what's going on? I'm eating clean. Yeah, that's adaptive thermogenesis. All right, that's the de novo lipogenesis, which will occur pretty much from anything you're eating. All right, so that's what happens. People come to me, oh, do you know what? I've got an eating disorder. I'm starving. Blah blah blah. I'm lean, and then they do my program. They're like, oh my god, I feel so amazing. I don't have to take my SSRIs anymore because my serotonin's going up. My depression's gone down. It's gone away. I'm eating as much carbs as I want, and it's great. But now I'm getting all this fat. Oh my god, doing right is wrong. Doing right is the enemy. These people have eating disorders, and that's a big mental health issue, so they become crazy haters, and I get that over the years. I can spot them easier now. But what's happening is it wasn't the carbohydrate that was the issue. It was their, clenbuterol, calories in, calories out mindset, etc., that triggered them to get adaptive thermogenesis. Now they're trying to cure, come to my program because they want to feel better, get more serotonin because they're suicidal, and they got unlimited carbs, they feel good, happy face, happy days, but then the fat comes on, which has got to recover for the hormones. Often their testosterone, estrogen has crashed, so they need more body fat to help, upregulate all these hormones and just recover and get more bone density. They get puffy, and then they think I'm the devil, I'm Satan, and they make a video about it, But then there's, and then they go back to calories and calories out and clean, and they do some other fad diet. We don't see them ever again. And you got people who stick through the adaptive thermogenesis, and they, come out the other side. One of them would be, ex-girlfriend from back in the day, Freely Banana Girl. I helped her go through adaptive thermogenesis. She was, 73 kilos on zucchinis and tomatoes and a bit of fruit. That's how bad her adaptive thermogenesis was, because she did the whole CCO, calories in, calories out, clean back in the day. She's transparent about that. I'm not here to name or shame, just she's transparent. It's a great example. Okay, so this is freedom. Graffiti, back of the bus seat, messy freedom knowledge right here, okay? This is it. Your insulin is your enemy or your friend, depending on what your goals are. If you're trying to become a sumo wrestler or build more muscle, a bit of insulin is going to help you definitely, because it's going to hold more mass. If you're trying to lose weight, insulin is the enemy. You want to have your low-fasting insulin, and that's going to shred off the fat. It's going to trigger more lipolysis. Lipolysis is enhanced in the lowered endogenous insulin levels, okay? So if you've got low insulin, you can have low fat. Just remember that. Low insulin is low body mass. And low fat intake is low body fat. The fat you eat is the fat you wear. The fat you don't eat is the fat you don't wear. This is as simple as that. And this is probably the best way to explain it. Is it understandable? If not, let me do another video. Thanks for watching. This is dietary freedom in a nutshell. White rice, fruit and sugar. You can have corn. Oats are a bit fatty. Depends how, I don't really rate the oats that much. If you're trying to lose fat, because they're a bit fatty, I recommend the sugar, white rice, fruit, just super low fat. You can keep doing calories in, calories out, and be binging and starving and yo-yoing, and you just absolute nut job to be around. Your mood's so, oh my God, I want to get away from this person. You can keep doing that the rest of your life. I know 80-year-olds who still do this, and I'm just thinking, man, you are insufferable, intolerable. You're otherwise a nice person, but this whole eating disorder mentality has just destroyed so much of your athletic potential, social media potential, relationship potential, etc., happiness in the moment, because you're stuck in this freaking train of destruction. This is absolute destruction here. Anorexia athletica, bulimia, everything, calories in, calories out. Whoever created this model, man, just hates people. If you promote this, you hate people. Eat less, move more. Or you may be really confused. But this is such the... Oh, man. It's, There's two types of people who promote this. The noobs who don't know better, and those who know better but hate people, and they just want to see them suffer. I never promote calories in, calories out. I promote eating less body fat if you want to have less fat. Simple as that. Unlimited carbs every single meal. The carbs are limited. This is unlimited carbs. I can't drink 20 litres of this in a day. I mean, I could if I was doing a 24-hour race, I'd have the appetite, but this is too sweet. Like, it just taps out. Like, it taps out, man. You tap it out. This brick is too hard. I can't punch this through this wall. It's too hard. It taps out. It taps out. So carbs are self-limiting. Fat has no flavour. Protein has no flavour. They just add unwanted mass in terms of body fat for the fat intake, all right? So the fat you eat is the fat you wear. We'll say it again and again. We'll say it one more time. The fat you eat is the fat you wear. Healthy fats, though, is great for healthy fats on your face. All fat is stored as body fat. Yes, you need omega-3s, which is 1 to 2 gram a day. All right. So as long as you get 1 to 2 gram of omega-3 a day, you won't drop dead on the sidewalk. omega-3s found in your fruits and vegetables. You'll be good to go. Have a couple of flax seeds if you're really getting orthorexic about it. And this is why I have abs all year long, always slim, never have to worry about overtraining, etc. I get to eat as much as I want because I always eat, low fat as my staples, unlimited carbs every day, as much as I want. And it just feels so freaking good to live this way, man. Off that merry-go-round. This is self-suicide, self-harm. Let's get rid of it. Let's wipe this. Let's wipe these two. Clean and calories out. Right. Crazy stuff. Keto. Let's get rid of this crap over here. It's going to destroy your relationships. SSRIs, mate. They're going to affect your dong. What else can we get rid of? You know what I mean? This is what we've got to do. This is what we've got to do. All right. Game changer.